Oh, welcome to Crispy Eye. My name's Chris Widener, and we had a question in the YouTube comments. I try to do a good job in answering all the time, but this is a good one that I thought deserved a video response. So let's head into it. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you have questions, leave comments. I do my best to answer them or even do a video on them. All right, so this is too big. Let me get smaller. There we go. So I put out a video a little while ago about how to set up scale out inside of your environment, and it goes through the configurations, the settings. It's a good video. If you need this functionality, go check out the video. I'll walk you through how to do all of that. Right. But Steve Fox 7469 asks, "Hey, like so many Fabric features, I don't understand how this feature works. As I interpret it, this scale out is happening on a single capacity. But a single capacity has a set amount of CPU resources available. This is measured by interactive CU as its links to DAX query execution. Interactive CU is additive with a smoothing window. So if one DAX query consumes 10% of a capacity, two similar queries would consume 20% of the capacity. So I don't see how this feature actually reduces capacity utilization and potential throttling. Can anyone explain the mechanics of how this thing works or where my logic is incorrect?" And this is a fantastic question. Like, when I read this, I thought, oh, Steve is spot on. Let's go to the documentation and let's see if that can help us come in on explaining this. All right. Now, link below for where this is, but this is just out of Microsoft Learn, right? So the big thing when it comes to semantic scale out is scale out helps Power BI deliver fast performance while your reports and dashboards are consumed by a large audience. Okay, so this was features and functionality that was in use with analysis services or SSAS for when you have lots and lots of people coming in and you had like small capacities that you would scale out. How those users would come in and they'd be hitting replicas of that data. That was clear that you'd need that for two different situations. One, when you had users coming in and there were lots of queries coming in and hitting it. So let's say at noon, you have predictable, a larger number of people hitting your reports. You'd set up scale out so those users would come in and there wouldn't be any issues, right? Now, there's another big time where the scale out was used, because I think Steve is right in saying, hey, this doesn't make sense to me, because honestly, I'm not sure that the use case is really there in Power BI with the smoothing capabilities and scale opportunities there. So you just turn on scaling and smoothing and we'll handle a lot of that user interaction, except for one instance. And that is when you're doing large refreshes of your model. Okay, so not everyone, in fact, most people, when you refresh a model, it's like under 15 minutes, often under a minute to refresh your model, because like Power BI is screaming fast. But there are large organizations who have very, very large, ugly tables that are part of their enterprise model that just can't be handled in any other way than refreshing these huge things. And some tables take half an hour to update. Well, when that's occurring and you have lots of people coming in to hit your model, you want to create a scale out opportunity so that when that refresh starts, a scale first takes place so that that model is separated out for users to hit that model while that activity is going on. That table refreshes in the other model, and then when that's done, all the usage goes back into that centralized model. I believe that's like the biggest persistent use for these capabilities, because while technically, yeah, you've got the bursting and smoothing for just regular usage, I'm going to wager, and anyone can correct me if I'm wrong on this one, but it's for those refresh situations that this capability is still super critical. Okay, I hope you found this helpful. Steve, did this answer your question? I hope it did. As I said before, if you like this content, leave a like, leave a comment, share it with your friends, family, all that good stuff. Do all the YouTube things. I really appreciate it. You have the best day ever. Peace. Baker Tilly Digital combines strategic industry insight and advanced technical expertise to uncover and solve your digital transformation challenges. If you're interested in learning more, check out our website at bakertilly.com/digital.